At this particular point, we're having a few problems with our line and also our pictures coming through there. So hopefully they'll restore that ahead of race 1. It's $4 Valley Warrior. Whispering Words at $3.30. Glissando at $5.40. Hannah's Toy at $2.80. And then we've got $10 about number 5 Mullangandy for race 1 at Bega. Due in about 2 from now. Now the selections are 2, 1 and 3 from Chris O'Brien. Whispering Words, Valley Warrior and Glissando in the first event. Now, let's look at all the selections at Bega. And in race 2, numbers 1, 4 and 6 get the nod. That's Lord Vader. Play It Again Sam and On a Board. That's 1, 4 and 6 in race 2. Third event for the top one, I Knew the Judge to win from number 3, Grandale, and number 6, Hopeful Heart. Race 4, number 1, Bleep, to win from number 2. And that's Farzak, and number 3, Didakoy. 1, 2, 3 in racebook order in the fourth. That's the AHA Aristocrat Cup. Race 5, the top weight again, Durban, to win from number 2, Doc Appleby, and number 5, River Wild for third, 1, 2, 5. The next is race 6 for number 5, Harlem Gold, to win from 1, Stylish Prince, and 2, Alvecchia Lavu. Race 7 for 1, Ideal Bid, 5, Aussie Doll, and 2, Satira, 1, 5 and 2. And race 8, number 5, Intergold, from 1, Mr. Kwong Tartan, 2, King of Dancers, 1, 5 and 2. Race 8, 1, 5 and 2, rather 5, 1 and 2 there in the final event, rather 5, 1 and 2. Now Moonee Valley, race 1, number 1 is Umawalla at $1.80. Number 2, Classic Secret at $2.80, 9.10 for Whoopee Ride. Don Tane's horse 5 at $10, opened at $9.70. And 15 out a couple of points, Star Patrick for race 1 at Moonee Valley, due in 3 from now. Now the selections in the first event from Greg, he does like 2 to win. Classic Secret from 1, Umawalla, and 4, Whoopee Ride. Now the selections in the second from Greg. Number 1, Gold Valley from 8, Startron, and 3, Peddler's Best, as we await a start at Bega. Race 3 on the card. And the selection 1, Rare Bits from number 3, Masked Dancer, and 9, Angels Grove, 139. Make Mine Cash in race 4, TAB number 6 to win from 2, Carolanza, and 3, Captainite, 623. Race 5, number 3, Viva Sampras from 2, Simulation, and 4, All War, 324. Race 6, number 7, Dungowan, 6, Oberlek, and 2, Retrench, 7, 6 and 2. Okay, now we've got another one in race 7, the selection number 11, Danish Habit from 1, Megastar, and 2, Yangtze River. Race 8, number 5, Our Croupier, 1, Danquillo, and 2, Such a Pleasure. And race 9, the selections at Moonee Valley we'll have for you at some other stage, because there's only 8 races, so when there's 9 at Moonee Valley one day, we'll have the tips for you. Okay, now at this stage we've got Bega. Valley Warrior, 470, Whispering Words, 330, Glissando, 550. Hannah's Toy at $2.50 and Mullangandy at $11 for race 1 at Bega. Now, at this stage, we'll just I'll wait for our $3.40 Whispering Words. $4.20 for number 1 Valley Warrior, $3.40 Whispering Words, Glissando $5.50, $2.60 Hannah's Toy and Mullangandy at $11 for race 1 at Bega. Okay, we might take it there. We've got the call only, folks, at this stage.
Back at the tail, no speed on, and they walk in the early stages. Valley Warrior has the mouth open. Hannah's Toy pushes through to be second. Glissando on the outside. Mullangandy's trapped a little deep, and Whispering Words now drop back to the tail. Valley Warrior, the leader, coming to the 800-metre mark. 1 1/4 away to Hannah's Toy. A half is Glissando the outside. Mullangandy is 3 wide. Valley Warrior the tail, about 4 from the leader. Valley Warrior's had an easy run in front to the 600. A half on Hannah's Toy as Glissando pushes up 3 wide. wide now. Mulligandy's back to fourth, and Whispering Words at the tail to the 400-metre mark, and he's fed up now on the leader, Valley Warrior, and as Toy second, Glissando the outsiders third, two away, Whispering Words and Mulligandy. Valley Warrior shot away though, turning for home after the soft run, opened up, 2 lengths clear, Hannah's Toy. Glissando runs on fairly well, then Whispering Words. Valley Warrior in front, coming to the 150, pulling out plenty, more than a length clear on Hannah's Toy, and then Glissando, and Valley Warrior in front. The last 50 is going to be too strong. Valley Warrior eased down, goes on to score from Hannah's Toy. She did ease it down. Glissando third, next in Whispering Words, and Mulligandy last over the line.
Okay, one Valley Warrior, the winner over number 4 and 3, possibly there, Hannah's Toy and Glissando. Well, punters are moving in now for race 1 of Moonee Valley. It's 190 for Umawalla, 260 Classic Secret, 820 for Whoopi Ride, number 5 Don Tane at $9.50, and Star Patrick $18. It's only a small field of 5 to contest race 1 at the Valley. Here's Greg Miles for the call of the first.
Now, light on, off they go. And the starter sent them away pretty evenly too. Don Tane and Classic Secret, the first two to bounce out towards the inside, and they lead Star Patrick. Umawalla moving up on the outside, and Whoopi Ride dropped out to be last of the 5 with the first turn looming up now. And Classic Secret is the leader, setting a good tempo early. Nearly a length in front of Don Tane, keeping Umawalla working out 3 wide. 2 lengths to Star Patrick, 4th of the 5 runners, and Whoopi Ride 2 lengths behind. Now Classic Secret having no peace early, and Umawalla the favourite has moved up on the outside. These 2 equal favourites. Umawalla about a head in front. Classic Secret with the rail, and Boots back on the inside to hold out Umawalla, and they lead now by 3 lengths to Don Tane, a length to Star Patrick, and a neck to Whoopi Ride on the outside. At the turn at the 800 metres now, and the leader is Classic Secret, a half in front. Umawalla steadying now under Patton on the outside, and a length and a half in the field then to Whoopi Ride, quickly moving around Star Patrick, and Don Tane back on the rails, coming up towards the school with 600 metres left to go, and Classic Secret a half. Umawalla, 1 Whoopi Ride moving to 3rd on the outside, a length and a half to Don Tane ridden along, and Star Patrick. The race right on in earnest now, coming for home, about 400 metres to go. Classic Secret the inside, Umawalla and Whoopi Ride out 3 wide, is having a real crack at the 2 favourites, and has raced into the lead, coming around the home turn clear of Don Tane. It's Whoopi Ride into the straight now, leading by a length and a half from Umawalla. Classic Secret on the rails, battling along, and then Don Tane, but Whoopi Ride drawing clear over the last 100 metres, has gone out by 3 lengths on Umawalla Classic Secret, and Whoopi Ride and Stephen Vella win it well. Whoopi Ride first by nearly 4 lengths to Umawalla, 3rd Classic Secret, and then Don Tane and Star Patrick last of the 5. So an upset in the very first race, with number 4 Whoopi Ride taking it out.
Racing, and over on the outside, Spiritito was the first to jump out from Royal Vane, who got out well when Derek Keats is showing speeder. Hunted up along the inside, then is Donkey Dave. About 3 lengths further back is Seaton Road, being followed by I See You, and tailing out to last early in the piece there is At the Wheel. They're racing down the side of the track now. A good tussle for the lead. Royal Vane just in advance of Donkey Dave, and 3 off the rail, Spiritito. 2 lengths further back is Win Derek Keats over on the inside, followed by Marcos. A length and a half further back is Lethal Viper, and a long way from the lead there is Seaton Road, followed by I See You, and tailed off a bad last At the Wheel. Up towards the home turn, they
gallops in Victoria. They've got 500 metres to go. It's out, Musical Tote at 12.20. Please note, number 8 Musical Tote is a late scratching from the Sunshine Coast event, coming out at 12.20. It was $86 on TAB Queensland, so won't make much difference to betting transactions.
Where Donkey David booted clear. Marcos is coming with a good run down the outside as the danger. It's Marcos on the outside, quickly going up to take the lead with 100 to go and drawing clear. And Marcos coming away for a strong win, wins it well. Marcos down to the line, wins by 2.5 lengths to Donkey Dave. Getting up for third, Windara Keats, followed by Spiritito. Then I See You, and back in behind them, Lethal Viper
and Lambarda Queen. Crocodile's back running about 10th down the side, followed by Frequently Impeachable. And 8 lengths away came Arthur Street. 600 metres to go. And the top weight, New Pride, leads the way by a length on a packing field. Crowning Ambition in second.
Underway for race number 2. Gold Valley at $2 and $1.20, the clear favourite. Highborn now $4.90 and $2.50. $6.10 and $2.60 Joshua's Pride. Start on $7.30 and $3.20. And the starter is patiently awaiting Start-On's arrival in the gates. I think they might just about have him in there. Here's Wilkinson climbing on board now. Joshua's Pride, who's been waiting very patiently, just reared and settled. Peddler's Gift on the inside. All set now. Race 2 on a dead track is underway, and a Goods Dispatch 2. Start On began quickly on the outside, and so did Gold Valley. Peddler's Best is hunting through fast on the inside to run to the lead, and Joshua's Pride takes a handy position. Highborn drops out to be second last after going 200. Peddler's Best about a neck in front of Gold Valley. 2 lengths to Joshua's Pride. 1 Start On. Highborn through on the inside of him. 2 lengths Botanica, and 2.5 lengths last of all is Maljack. Through the gap now, Peddler's Best a neck in front. On the outside, the favourite Gold Valley travelling okay. More than 2 lengths back to Joshua's Pride, ridden along by Short. 2 lengths to Highborn, who's also ridden up on the inside of Start On. Coming to the turn now, Gold Valley under a tight rein. Moves up on the outside to take the lead from Peddler's Best. Joshua's Pride 2 lengths away is still giving, and they're clear then of Highborn, but Gold Valley shot nicely clear. Joshua's Pride eases off its heels and is coming home. Gold Valley a length in front, has to shake up. Joshua's Pride is still coming. Gold Valley is tackled by Joshua's Pride. Short throws everything at him and he gets there. Joshua's Pride beat Gold Valley. Welcome back, Spike. Highborn is third. A gap to Start On. Peddler's Best. Botanica second last. And Maljack last of all. Victory for Joshua's Pride. Judge may call for the photo, but Joshua's lunged and grabbed the favourite to win. Number 6, Joshua's Pride. In the frame it goes. 6 the winner, Joshua's Pride, D Short. 1 Gold Valley, B Park second. And 4 Highborn, B Preble in third place. 6, 1 and 4 are the numbers on race 2. Well, that's very heartening to see. Good to see D Short back in the winner's stall. He had a very bad fall at Easter, and that's his first winner since coming back. And he was out with a shoulder injury for a long time.
Ready for action. They're off. Norton Star first to jump to the inside. Out quickly also is Miss Maroney, and out quickly also is March on Rome. Just in behind them, School Rhymes, being followed by Hawaiian Honeymoon on the inside. A bit further back than Maria Bay, and going away fast up on the outside is My Mate Dudley as they go around that first turn, with Norton Star reefing for his head. Leads about a length to March on Rome over on the outside of Miss Maroney. Close in behind them going forward is Baroshka, being followed by My Mate Dudley. Wider on the track, a length Maruya Bay, who's over on the outside of School Rhymes. A length and a half then to Carpe Diem, being followed closely by Hawaiian Honeymoon on the inside there of Polo Lover, and well back in the field at that point is Gay Julia, and last of all Super Passion. Down the side they race, 800 metres left to go. Norton Star the leader, a length in advance of My Mate Dudley. A length and a half further back along the inside is Miss Maroney, and making ground around the outside then Baroshka, being followed by March on Rome, is up in the firing line. Just in behind them, improving his position, is Carpe Diem around the outside of Maruya Bay, and over on the outside then is Polo Lover, being followed closely by Hawaiian Honeymoon, and they're followed by School Rhymes, who's lost ground. Further back Super Fashion given a cup with a whipper, and Gay Julia last of all as they come around the home turn. 350 metres left to go. My Mate Dudley on the outside has taken the lead from Norton Star as they straight up and kick clear. In third place is March on Rome, and coming down the outside of Hawaiian Honeymoon, Carpe Diem looking for a run behind them, but My Mate Dudley nicely clear with about 150 metres left to go. Is well in front now. Carpe Diem coming through on the inside and deeper on the track, Hawaiian Honeymoon, but My Mate Dudley wins it well on the run home. My Mate Dudley's won it, I think, Hawaiian Honeymoon second. A nose away third, Maruya Bay, followed by Carpe Diem. Then came March on Rome, followed by Norton Star, back behind them Baroshka, and then Gay Julia, followed by Polo Lover. School Rhymes as well back, followed by Super Passion, and last to finish is Miss Maroney.
Numbers are 4, 2 and 7.
4, 2, 7 official placings. 4, 2, 7 official. Number 4, My Mate Dudley, ridden by Robert Scarlett. Defeats number 2, Hawaiian Honeymoon, ridden by Malcolm Pay. Number 7, third, Maruya Bay, ridden by Lincoln Coffey. Official placings in the Greater Gippsland Petroleum Maiden Play.
About 5 in front, Do Me a Favour. Nitro Lass a half length away third. Break in Tradition a length off fourth. Bluegrass King on its outside. Frank is rolling away from the rail when they pass the 600. 2 lengths to Carluccio. They're followed by Scene Lots and 5 away Cockle Biddy. Well, he's starting to come back to the field now, Alval of Auburn, and out after him are both Nitro Lass and Do Me a Favour. They're followed by Bluegrass King a length away to Frank, making ground. A break to Break in Tradition and Carluccio. Then comes Scene Lots and Cockle Biddy 4 lengths away last as they come to the turn. Alval of Auburn under almighty pressure, joined by Do Me a Favour in the centre, and Nitro Lass 3 deep. 2 lengths away to Frank and Break in Tradition. Carluccio heads the rest. They straighten. Do Me a Favour in the centre goes to the lead. Nitro Lass is on its outside. Frank is running on. Do Me a Favour is kicking away from Nitro Lass. Frank and Alval of Auburn further back, and Do Me a Favour will win by 2. Do Me a Favour first. Second photo, possibly Frank from Nitro Lass the centre. Alval of Auburn next on the rail. A break then to 2, Bluegrass King. A long break to...
No, and I knew the judge will score. I knew the judge got home from dancing off. Tybo third, then Grandale and Barbie. Ackerbird, followed in by Live and Sweaty, Rough Party and Hopeful Heart. The other one who was up there taking that early leader on, the favourite, I knew the judge.
Number 1, I knew the...
All right, well, they're off now at Moonee Valley. Good luck here.
Robbins' Rhythm began quickly as well. Rarebits are settling about fifth over near the inside rail, but Flamber shot across the field at the 800 and leads by more than 2 lengths to Masked Dancer going through on the inside of Robbins' Rhythm. A length and a half to Angel's Grove in fourth, placing a half to Rarebits, the outside nicely placed. 2 lengths Aromatic, Our Excellency. Another 2 lengths break in the field to Scenic Island, and back last is Shining Pearl. About 500 left to go. Flamber ahead in front from Masked Dancer. Robbins' Rhythm working 3 wide. Rarebits travelling okay fourth before the turn. Angel's Grove back on the inside, and then Aromatic and Our Excellency. Flamber led Masked Dancer before the turn. Rarebits looking to get out from a pocket when they corner. Flamber a half in front of Masked Dancer, 2 lengths to Rarebits. In the straight, Flamber the leader and neck to Masked Dancer. Rarebits can't go on. Flamber's kicking strongly. Masked Dancer wilting a little on the run, and Flamber pulls away. And Flamber takes it out a length and a half. Masked Dancer. Angel's Grove third on the inside. Rarebits didn't go on. Our Excellency next, and then came Aromatic. Didn't go on with the job. Back behind it to finish was Scenic Island, followed in by Robbins' Rhythm, who weakened after a fairly hard run, and at the tail of the field was Shining Pearl. Flamber's kept going strongly for a good win here. Number 7, ridden by 9.
Fontaine's Gifts makes a good line. Hello, there's one rearing in the centre of the line. And there's another one through the gate. Dove Edwin. Quickly reined in by the rider, fortunately. And there was one rearing there. It could have been Mountain Princess in the centre. Attendants so far keeping pretty busy today at the start with some of these horses. Now we're waiting for this horse to come back. Dove Edwin. The rider of Little Blarney, not quite in the saddle as yet. Other horses seem to be standing up in the desired manner. Rio de Meur's rider wears the all-white colours of the club. Ella Ticker standing in well. Trappy's Best on the extreme outside. Late scratching Beholder Star. And there could be some trouble with one in the centre of the line. Attendants up there. Mountain Princess it could be. Standing in well. Rider of Little Blarney and 2 getting back in the saddle. They look set again. Dove Edwin on the outside. They settle better. Mountain Princess in the centre, 1,200 metres. And they're off. And the first to jump towards the outside, Trappy's Best in advance of Dove Edwin. Getting away smartly is Little Blarney just in behind them, and they were being followed closely by Mountain Princess, who's taking up a handy position. Going up on the outside is Fontaine's Gift, being followed closely over on the inside by Eta Kalani and Rio de Mar, and they're followed closely in the field then by Castle Note. A length and a half further back is Crisis Time. Over on the outside of Aquilina, followed further back in the field there, dropping out second last is Shantax, and Dove Edwin has got back to last. Racing down the side, Trappy's Best the leader by a length in advance of Little Blarney. Half a length further back is Ella Ticker making up ground. Mountain Princess is just in behind them, followed by Rio de Meur. Fontaine's Gift over on the inside of Castle Note, going forward a good long way back in the field here to Kalani. They were followed by Crisis Time, and further back in the field to Shantax around the outside, Dove Edwin, as they come around the home turn, and Aquilina last of all. 350 left to go. Trappy's Best the leader, travelling well, kicked away a length and a half to Ella Ticker. Mountain Princess over on the outside is coming to the picture with a good run, and they're followed further back by Lil Blarney, and just in behind them Fontaine's Gift. Mountain Princess down the outside is coming at Trappy's Best, and they're clear from Ella Ticker. Mountain Princess hit the front with 100 metres left to go, and the favourite is home. Kicks away Mountain Princess and wins it well. 2.5 lengths to Trappy's Best. Third home Ella Ticker. Then Fontaine's Gift, followed by Dove Edwin. Then Lil Blarney back in behind them. Eta Kalani, followed by Castle Note. Crisis Time, followed by Shantax, and the last couple home, Rio de Meur back in company with Aquilina. Stand by for play.
As they're pretty close to the coast for race number 3, they're behind the 8 ball there as we take you now to Paul Dolan.
10 a late scratching from this one, Kiwi Jogger. The gates are back. They're racing now. And Wandering Minstrel was one of the first to go. Getting out well was Algae, and Sound Cash burning up on the inside. Benmore Boy with a good toe of foot as well. Down to the first turn they go. Past the 1,000 metres mark, and getting through, Seahawk Alpha takes the lead. Joined by Benmore Boy on the outside. Sound Cash third, Wandering Minstrel fourth, and then came Algae. They're followed by Badger, racing a bit ungenerously on the inside of Par Day. Then came Jack's Dream and Majuba, and the last one is Legion of Honour, and Kiwi Jogger was a late scratching. Down the side, 700 metres left to go. Seahawk Alpha ahead in front of Benmore Boy. 2 lengths away came Algae, who is the grey. Then Wandering Minstrel. Sound Cash over on the inside. Behind it then came Badger, who needs an out before the turn. Then came Jack's Dream, and further back Par Day, Majuba, and the last one is Legion of Honour around the turn. And Benmore Boy at the 400 metres mark has taken the lead. He's raced a bit away from the rail, Benmore Boy, but he's in front of Seahawk Alpha. Wandering Minstrel gets a lovely split and comes at them. 250 to go. Wandering Minstrel hit the lead. Par Day, the danger on the outside of it, and Legion of Honour for last, right down the outside. Wandering Minstrel and Par Day from Legion of Honour. Par Day in the centre's got its head in front of Wandering Minstrel. Par Day just in front, and Par Day has won from either Wandering Minstrel or on the outside Legion of Honour. Then came Jack's Dream, followed by Badger. Then came Benmore Boy, Algae, Sound Cash.
And Bleep, the favourite, won the jump from the inside. Morpheus Didacoy the outside. Farzak's ridden along in the early stages, showing no early pace. Now, he's got a fair hold on Bleep, and the horse is keen to run along in his usual style at the end of 200. He's out by 3, and the pace is good. Old Didacoy's lobbed into second. 3 away to Morpheus, 3 to Farzak, who could not go the early pace. Coleman takes the favourite to the 800 metre mark, Bleep, and he's still got a fair hold on him. He's out by 4 on Didacoy, 4 to Morpheus, 3 away to Farzak, back at the tar.
We just lost our line there, as you can appreciate. We don't even have a call at this point either, so we're monitoring our 2KY friends. They're monitoring us, and they're not... I'll tell you what, Dale Walker might be able to dial up a number for us. We might be able to keep listening to, if we can listen to this. So we'll see what's happening here at Bega. Unfortunately, if you've got something on this race, we have lost all communication and have got nothing, unfortunately. So that's a great shame, isn't it? Nothing more frustrating, is there? If you're having a bet in the race. Now, have we got any numbers? Nothing as yet. 5, 4 and 6 at the coast at Bega. We're still awaiting further news from there. It's something happened with lines to both radio and television. 20,000 in the pool there in the Superfecta in the next race coming through from... Fairfield. Now, race 4, Moonee Valley, 5.20 Just Nelson, Catalans at 7.60, 8.40 for Captainite, Tom's Tyrrell at 16, Ralahammy at 15, $2.90 Make Mine Cash, Harker Fire at 20, 5.30 Indecision, Casper's McCallum at 64, Tassie Dancer at 100 to 1. That's for race 4 at Moonee Valley. Righto, folks, as I mentioned to you before, we'll have those numbers bigger as soon as we get word from the track as to the numbers. We've got nothing at this point, so it's quite amazing, isn't it, that in 1998 we're not able to get contact to Bega in New South Wales, which isn't that far away. But what's happened, obviously you saw that for yourself, the lines dropped out and they're working on it. Hopefully will be restored shortly. Right, race 4 at Fairfield, no need at $8.50. Bundaberg at 12, Row the Boat 12, Kira Bell at 360, 5.30 Kai B and Striker, Stormbro 480, Breeny Boy 950, My Socky 14, Southern Gambler 21 for race 4 at Fairfield, set at the Valley for race 4, here's Greg.
Mine Cash near the outside. Off they go. Make Mine Cash began well. Indecision bounded out nicely down on the inside. Just Nelson into stride fast. Casper's McCallum not far off the pace. Make Mine Cash is moving up on the outside to be with the leaders with the first turn looming up. And now at the 1,200 metres, Make Mine Cash for Tronera is working up to go to the lead. About to cross down to the rail in front. Carolanza came across with it to go to second. Just Nelson 2 lengths back third. Moving around the outside, Tassie Dancer back on the rails then Indecision. 2 lengths then Casper's McCallum followed by Carp the Tonight. 1.5 to Tom's Tyrrell, and back at the end of the field, Harker Fire on the inside of Ralahamy. Heading to the 900 metres now, and the leader is Make Mine Cash and Neck Clear. Running second on the outside is Carolanza. A length then Tassie Dancer doing a bit of work on the outside, 3 deep. Indecision back on the rails is fourth, and then Just Nelson nicely placed. Next Casper's McCallum a length away, and then Carptonite, the big grey on the rail from Tom's Tyrrell, Ralahamy, and Harker Fire last of the 10 down the side. And Carolanza moved up with Make Mine Cash, 600 to go, and the 2 greys share the lead from Tassie Dancer. Indecision having a good run, just behind the leading horses over on the rail. Just Nelson called on for the run, and then Carptonite when they neared the home turn. Make Mine Cash booting back, gets the head in front again from Carolanza. Indecision about to get to the outside, and then Just Nelson under the whip. Make Mine Cash comes around the home corner. He's put nearly a length now on Carolanza, Just Nelson, and here's Tom's Tyrrell running on well in the straight. Make Mine Cash in front of Carolanza, ducking in. Tom's Tyrrell coming home. Make Mine Cash in front. Tom's Tyrrell is pegging it back. Make Mine Cash holding on though. Make Mine Cash 3/4 to Tom's Tyrrell. Carolanza third, then Carptonite followed by Harker Fire. Indecision couldn't go on after a good run, nor could Just Nelson with his big weight. A gap Tassie Dancer, Ralahamy, and Casper's McCallum back last of all.
Okay, now 6, 4 and 2 there, and just confirming those numbers there at Bega 2 just on the way through in case you had a...
Cadwin coming forward. Gala Sun on the outside. And here's Cadwin taking up her position. Completing the line, they're set to go. Stand by for a start. Misty Pyramid a bit towy. Stands better. All set and away they go, and Persecute one of the first to jump out with Misty Pyramid, getting out smartly Lux in, and just in behind them Bowl Fiasco, followed by no other player. Musgraves over on the outside, gathering speed. Polo Dancer is in behind them, and further back around the outside Gala Sun, dropping back to the rear Cadwin, and getting well out of its ground early is Star of Gold as they go to the first turn. A good tussle for the lead here, where over on the outside Musgraves has taken up the running by a half length to Bowl Fiasco, a length and a half Gala Sun, a neck away on the inside to Polo Dancer, followed closely by Serene Jewel. No other player in behind them. Luxin is on the rails. Further back in the field, Misty Pyramid. Star of Gold is third last, and they're followed by Persecute and Cadwin bringing up the rear. Down the side, past the 800-metre mark, and Bowl Fiasco a half length to Musgraves, a length and a half Gala Sun. Moving up on the outside then is Serene Jewel, being followed by Polo Dancer. Luxin getting a nice run. Just in behind them, no other player. They're followed around the outside. Now making a run around them there is Star of Gold, gaining ground quickly, and they were followed by Misty Pyramid, who's dropped out to the last, and just in behind it, over on the inside is Persecute. Coming up towards the home turn, and Star of Gold continuing that move on the outside has taken the lead. Tackled also by Serene Jewel, coming at it down the outside, and they're followed over on the inside there by Musgraves. Rounding the home turn there right across the track now. Star of Gold on the outside and Serene Jewel. Gala Sun's got through near the inside, finishing on. And further back in the field is Musgraves. Gala Sun takes the lead halfway down. The running is clear of Serene Jewel, followed by Star of Gold and Persecute right down the outside, flying home. Gala Sun in front, close to home. Persecute storming down the outside. Persecute might be from Gala Sun, and a tight one there, right on opposite sides of the track. Third home is Serene Jewel. Further back is Polo Dancer, Star of Gold Weekend, followed by Cadwin. Musgraves behind the Misty Pyramid, no other player. Bowl Fiasco, and last of all, Lux in. Persecute coming with a huge run down the outside, and Gala Sun over near the inside.
Now, Fairfield Market Race 5. Number 1 is Truly Awesome at 33. 580 Smooth Lock, 19 Golden Cash, 32 What a Whizzer, 19 for National Chip. Let's Scoot Away at $5, 8.40 the Peacemakers, Staying Away 8.20. Hog Me Harleys at $54, and a 3.50 Admiral Carrauta for race 5 at Fairfield. Now the selections is the last one. They're off now at the Valley.
And the starter sent them off on their marathon journey in a pretty even line, with Bullwinkle now breaking that line to lead Pirate Anchor. Simulation Away well is searching for the front. Burmintor settling down in the first 4, followed by All War. Reindeer Rock out wide on the improve from Viva Sampras looking for a place. Red Bustan third to last, Celtic King, and whipping them in as Stoneleigh Road when they came off the back the first time. And the big grey now has worked up on the outside, Reindeer Rock, to join the leader Bullwinkle. Simulation is sitting in third, 2 lengths away, followed by Pirate Anchor fourth on the rail, and then Burmintor travelling out about 3 wide at that point of the race. All War in the centre and Red Bustan on the rail, followed by Viva Sampras a half length away the outside. Celtic King is second last and 2 lengths to Stoneleigh Road. Bullwinkle kicks up on the inside, and leads Reindeer Rock coming around the turn on the first circuit. He pricks his ears, Bullwinkle, leads by a half length to Reindeer Rock. Pirate Anchor over on the fence in third placing. Simulation fourth on the outside. Bermintor out 3 wide still. Then Red Bastan and All War together, followed by Viva Sampras, who is out 3 wide but on the back of Bermintor with some cover. Celtic King is second last, and Stoneleigh Road whipped the field in when they came to the post with a lap of Moonee Valley to go. And it's Bullwinkle trying to do it all the way under Mark Flaherty. 3/4 of a length clear. Reindeer Rock with the blinkers back on today up second. Pirate Anchor third on the inside has had a lovely run. So is Simulation a length further back. Bermintor doing it hard. All War the centre, Red Bastan the fence. Then Viva Sampras, Celtic King and Stoneleigh Road on the inside last of all. At the 1500, and it's Bullwinkle by a length. Reindeer Rock is second. Pirate Anchor is third on the inside. Simulation fourth the outside. They're followed by Bermintor, still out 3 wide from All War, Red Bastan. As they make their way towards that bottom turn at the 1200 metres. Well back Stoneleigh Road on the inside. Viva Sampras out 3 wide. And Celtic King is back last of all in the centre. There's been no change for ages. Into the back now, about 1100 to go. Bullwinkle a length and a half in front. Reindeer Rock is second. On the rails, third, Pirate Anchor from Simulation. Bermintor still out 3 wide. He'll sleep well tonight. A length further back in the field is All War, followed by Viva Sampras. Over on the inside then Red Bastan, followed by Celtic King and Stoneleigh Road back last of all. They've quickened the tempo now. At the turn at the 800, off the back. And it's Bullwinkle a half in front. Reindeer Rock, Simulation a length away third from Pirate Anchor. Bermintor next, and now Viva Sampras peels out for a run. Followed then by All War pushing up in the centre. Red Bastan, Celtic King towards the end, and Stoneleigh Road. Well bunched though. Going by the school. Bullwinkle out a half length in front. Simulation running on. So is Viva Sampras. In the centre there, Reindeer Rock yielding a bit of ground. Pirate Anchor ridden along on the fence. All War next, and Celtic King starting to pick up ground with a rush round the outside. Simulation race to Bullwinkle at the turn from Viva Sampras, Celtic King and All War. Then Pirate Anchor struggling. Simulation dashed a half length in front of Bullwinkle, cornering. Then Celtic King and All War finishing fairly, but Simulation raced a length in front of Bullwinkle and All War. Simulation is clear. Bullwinkle's kicking and All War swapping them, but Simulation for Kathy Payne's won it from Bullwinkle and All War. Then Celtic King, Pirate Anchor. Next, Viva Sampras, trailed a bit further back in the field by Red Bastan, Reindeer Rock, Stoneleigh Road, and Bermintor about 4 lengths last.
Alrighty, thank you very much to Greg Miles there. Simulation over Bullwinkle and All War. Bullwinkle's put up a good performance, hasn't he, today? And it fought on quite well, and All War into third spot there. Bullwinkle, the top weight, ridden by Mark Flaherty. The winner was Catherine Payne. There she goes to the line there. Hands and heels towards the end. Lane is at 44. The rest are at big odds.
Racing at the 1200 metres, a beautiful start. Dungowan, one of the first to break the line. Lambarda Boy and Strike Force settled at the back early. Capone showing pace. Nick Knock working from the outside gate. Going after 200 metres, Nick Knock wide out, showing a ton of pace to just lead Peddler's Gold, Capone. One further back, Felix the Cat. Fourth around, Retrench, and then Dungowan the rail. A length grey older around him is Oberlek. 2 lengths to Lambarda Boy and 3 or 4 lengths to Strike Force last of all. Peddler's Gold kicks up on the inside of Nick Knock. Felix the Cat 3 wide. They've gone hard early. 2 lengths away, Capone, and then Retrench nicely placed the outside. Oberlek following it. Dungowan over on the rail, and then Lambarda Boy followed by Grey Older, and 2 lengths to Strike Force nearing the home turn. At the 400, Peddler's Gold on the inside. Now Felix the Cat out 3 wide, goes to the front. Takes a half length advantage. Retrench and Oberlek are both running on. Then Lambarda Boy and Dungowan both getting into the clear behind the leaders. Round the turn, Felix the Cat leads. Retrench is flat to the boards. Oberlek running on. Dungowan switching course to the inside. Felix the Cat the leader. Retrench is pegging it back with Oberlek. Lambarda Boy and Strike Force flying. Dungowan getting the split across the track. Strike Force wide out. Strike Force just beat Dungowan and Lambarda Boy. Great finish. Oberlek just missing the place from Felix the Cat and Retrench. They're followed by Grey Older, a gap Capone, and then Nick Knock and Peddler's Gold.
Well, Strike Force down the centre of the track there. Very nice win too to that particular galloper at Moonee Valley. Strike Force, as you can see it, looking for the split there between the 2 leaders. Finally came, and Strike Force trained by Matthew Ellerton at Flemington getting through there. And this afternoon, Strike Force ridden by Jason Patton driving him to the line. There he goes there, down the centre of the course. The other one there was the one that running second in that race at Moonee Valley, was...
half length to Fair Baboo, and just in behind them, Our Crystal running into the picture quickly. So is Umazuma. Our Nadia just behind those leaders, being followed by Dawn on the Nile making ground, and they're bunching up, coming up past the 400-metre mark. Our Crystal, one of the leaders with Umazuma, dropping in behind them, Fair Baboo, followed by Our Nadia. Deeper on the track then Talented Native, and very deep down the outside is Delamore Dollar running on as they run down inside the 200-metre mark. Now here's a great go. Our Crystal takes the lead. Umazuma battling back on the inside, and they're followed by Dawn on the Nile. Umazuma on the inside, just in advance of Our Crystal, close to home. Umazuma fighting on strongly. Our Crystal kicking again. Umazuma too strong. Umazuma wins it from Our Crystal. Third home, Dawn on the Nile. Ahead of Fair Baboo, followed next home by Spirit of Voodoo, and further back in the field, Delamore Dollar. Next to finish, Talented Native, followed by Our Nadia, who weakened out of it. Maggie's Retreat's a long way back second last, and All Rhythm has run last. Umazuma pays 4.30 and 1.50, defeats number 6, Our Crystal, 3.30. And 9, Dawn on the Nile at 2.90. 4, 6 and 9 official placings.
2, there is a good-looking type, which is Yangtze River in those dashing colours, as we take in our 2, Johnny Russell, and it's young Brian Park in the saddle there as they move in Melbourne.
Each way odds the field. Ready, steady, go. Has moved in, off. Ready, steady, go. Didn't begin all that well, nor did Danish Habit, who got a check immediately at the start. Bell Pirate was the first to bounce out, with Amati Zaklar going through quickly. They lead Royal Mystique, Megastar, and then Yangtze River on the outside. But Amati Zaklar leads Bell Pirate down past the judge the first time. Third placing Megastar on the inside of Yangtze River, trying to get in. Royal Mystique just keeping it out a little. Then Danish Habit over on the outside of Biscay Bay. Ready, steady, go, pushing up between those two. And 2 lengths to My Life with Our Melissa's Girl dropping out to be last of all. Amati Zaklar fired up again. Leads by 3 lengths to Bell Pirate running up the side of the course. 2 lengths to Danish Habit, who's going up very wide around Yangtze River, and Megastar tucked away on the rails running 5th. Then 2 lengths Royal Mystique, followed by Ready, steady, go. Just behind those Biscay Bay on the rail, Wonder My Life and Our Melissa's Girl last of all. Pace has been generous, and it's set by Amati Zaklar by the 1200 into the back. She leads 2 lengths to Danish Habit, who's got up to second now. 2 lengths to Bell Pirate, a neck away Yangtze River the outside. More than 2 lengths then Megastar, a length and a half Royal Mystique, a neck away on the outside Ready, steady, go. 1.5 My Life and Biscay Bay, and about 4 lengths to Our Melissa's Girl. Off the back at the 800 metres, and Amati Zaklar by 2 lengths. Danish Habit is second, a length and a half to Bell Pirate, third on the inside of Yangtze River. 1.5 further back, Megastar running 5th, the outside of Royal Mystique, and then Ready, steady, go, peeling to the outside. Biscay Bay followed by My Life, and 5 lengths to Our Melissa's Girl. Amati Zaklar at the 600 metres is being pressed on the outside by Danish Habit. Yangtze River and Bell Pirate trying to push into the clear. Then Megastar under a big weight, responding out wide from Ready, steady, go, starting to one bat a bit, and Biscay Bay getting through on the inside. Danish Habit strikes the front before the turn. Bell Pirate is coming after, followed by Biscay Bay. Amati Zaklar battling on the inside, and then Megastar and Ready, steady, go. Bell Pirate took the lead around the home turn from Danish Habit. How's Megastar and Biscay Bay trying to run on? It's Bell Pirate, the leader, halfway up the straight. 2 in front. Green and rolls about a bit. Biscay Bay's coming at her. Bell Pirate in front, though. Bell Pirate a neck to Biscay Bay. Photo third. Danish Habit the inside, got tightened up on the line. Megastar out wide. They're the 2 most prominent from My Life, Yangtze River. Then Amati Zaklar, Royal Mystique. Well back in the field is Our Melissa's Girl and Ready, steady, go. Bell Pirate has found enough to win. Number 8.
Stand by for a start. Portrait Lady, the inside runner. Californian Dream. They're off. And Portrait Lady first to jump near the inside from Kakia Chevalier. Californian Dream bounded out quickly just in behind them, and going forward Mr Maguli. And they were followed by Belly Kate a bit further back as Auspice along the inside. Going fast out deeper on the track is Star Express, followed closely by Arlington Row. Dropping in behind them King's Gem over on the outside of Troy's Star, being followed next to last there. Dropping out sharply at that point is a Quick Coup, and last of all down the back of the track is Lady L'Oreal. Down the side of the track now at the 1,000, and Californian Dream went to the lead by length in advance of Star Express over on the outside. Portrait Lady pushing up on the rail is next, followed by Mr. Maguli. A length and a half further back is Kakia Chevilli, and they were closely followed after a gap in the field there by Auspice, and further back to Wellington Row. Back in behind them, King's Gem, followed by Quick Cool, length to Troyd Star, and Lady L'Oreal is last of all. Down the side, and Californian Dream in charge of the 600 by a length and a half. Portrait Lady getting a beautiful run second on the inside. In behind them, Star Express, Belly Kate moving up just behind them. Kakia Chevilli on the inside, and they were followed by Star Express, Arlington Row back behind them, Quick Coo and King's Gem, and Troyd Star, and last of all, Lady L'Oreal making the home turn now. And over on the outside, Portrait Lady's gone up very quickly to take the lead as they straighten up from Californian Dream, and she's booted clear. In third place is Kakia Chevilli down the outside, running on, and so is Auspice and Belly Kate. Coming halfway down the straight, Portrait Lady nicely clear of Auspice now, coming with a very strong run. Auspice over on the outside, joining Portrait Lady. Auspice going home the better, grabs the lead. Auspice has got up to score on the line and won it well. 3/4 of a length to Portrait Lady, third Kakia Chevilli, then Belly Kate, followed by Troyd Star, Californian Dream. Next home is King's Gem, followed by Mr. Maguli, then Lady L'Oreal, followed by Arlington Row. Second last, Star Express, and the last home is Quick Coo.
148.
148 official. Number 1 Auspice has come with a strong run. Gives Malcolm Pye a winning double. Here the
All set, race 8 at Moonee Valley. Here's Greg Miles now
Now.
for the call of the lucky last.
All set, Dane Quillo drawn towards the outside. Claim for Kieran McAvoy. Off they go. She began okay with Our Croupier, Such a Pleasure away fast. Socket Babe began very quickly. Curtsy showing some pace early now. Socket Babe goes through to lead as they settle down. Such a Pleasure works her now and goes to the front on the outside. Dane Quillo is third but trapped out 3 or 4 wide. Curtsy pushing up on the inside. So is Peter Lynn, and also going up there in the centre, Pixie Melody. Dane Quillo eased back so she wasn't caught so wide. Then Yaramis at Our Croupier about 6 lengths away in the field. Then is Kilmar, and back there last of all on the inside, Princess Aligo. Coming to the turn, Such a Pleasure's been working most of the way. Peter Lynn's gone through on the inside to join her now. 2 lengths, Socket Babe, Curtsy. Round the outside is Our Croupier starting to really work home, and then Dane Quillo. Peter Lynn led Such a Pleasure, and Our Croupier coming at them hard, and then Socket Babe. Our Croupier out wide, raced up and has sprinted to the lead now. Our Croupier dashed away. Dane Quillo's finishing well, and then Peter Lynn and Yaramis, but Our Croupier bolts in the last for Brett Preble. Wins it from Dane Quillo second. Photo third, either Yaramis wide out or Peter Lynn, and then Such a Pleasure. Back behind those, Socket Babe and Curtsy. A break then to Pixie Melody, followed in by Princess Aligo, and Kilmar last to greet the judge. Our Croupier has taken out the last on the program. Number 5 the winner. Second goes to 1 Dane Quillo, and 13 has got third.